With green horizontal stripes, he's the leader of the lineos. Among so many lineos at the front, there are still 6 kilometers to go. 14 seconds is the gap. Nothing to do. This is for Leon Slog and for Batista and Stroffer, who did an excellent job. But thank you very much, guys. Very kind of you. You're very much appreciated. This group is coming in at full speed. Look at how they're working. The man from New Zealand, the one in front, is George Bennett, the one pulling in the white jersey. Now Education comes in at that spot, taking the turn, doing the work, and then he's dropping back there. Victor Langelotti at the front. In second place, Education. That spot doing the work there. Let's see who it is. I'm trying to figure it out. I thought it was Rafferty. I get the feeling it could be Darren Rafferty, the one up front there. Professor Saldariaga.
Yes, exactly. The IAF team thinks it could be a good option for their teammate, especially Richard Carapaz, to benefit. They also have a pretty interesting cross here. I had seen Stenhauser far behind, but without a doubt that positional exchange, that fight for positions, has made the gap decrease significantly. And we're about to enter the technical section, so we have to be very alert. Possible adverse situations for the competition.
Be careful with what we say because everything can be used against you. 4 kilometers, 700 meters. Attention, there are only 12 seconds left. Don Lucho, 14. This is a countdown, a drip like a stalactite with the seconds falling little by little. And of course, the catch is imminent. But we're getting closer to the finish line. 4 kilometers, 300, but no. It's 10 seconds. They're going to destroy them. They've already looked back, are they? He adjusted the rearview mirror. The men in the group are going to fall prey to these predators who are coming at more than 45 per hour on a beautiful, straight, flat terrain. But there's a little climb ahead, an incline where everything is going to break apart. It's going to shatter for 4 kilometers. Now let me tell you that the leading pair are holding on with just 10 seconds. The group broke apart behind, the group split. The action lets us see from the drone that there are 1, 2, 3 groups, but it looks like they're going to catch up. It seems like they'll come together. There are people struggling back there in the rear. And watch out for Florian Lipowicz, who was one of those affected. I think he'll make it, but with a lot of effort. We're already in the final kilometers. At the front, the lead-out train is going to pick up the pace. It's going to change. The pace will be different to finish off the last 3 kilometers and 400 meters. I'm waiting for the bus here, my dear Lucho. Go ahead, Lucho. I'm listening to you.
That's right. Watch out for Renko. He's already moved up and is in position. Pay attention to Renko. They're looking back. They've got them, and they're ready to fall, as Kemo Robinson Suarez used to say. Now the real action has started, my dear Kemo Quiroz. For this man who is left alone, Kemo, the Intermarché rider, is holding on.
Anyway, we have to highlight the work these two guys have done. Slock and Biestrofer, who will ultimately lose the stage, but they have done an impressive job. When they're close, what's the gap? What's the gap? There are 2 kilometers and 700 meters left. There's still one of them ahead. Let's see if Pitcore wins or Renko wins. They would be the new leaders of the race. Luchito.
All right, watch out, Ruben, because Lenny Martinez was also moving up there. He was climbing there. Bahrain Victorious also has a good finisher. Gobakar, that's Mats versus Gobakar, who also comes into the conversation for Bahrain. They still have him there, right? Ruben, 2 kilometers, 400 meters.
Yes, within striking distance, they're going to catch him at any moment. Nice straightaway. This is an avenue, a beautiful pedestrian crossing. That leads back in to this sector, which is coming up as we hit today's 167-kilometer mark. The Breakaway riders insists, and Biestrofer deserves recognition from the production, from the cameraman. And he says, that's it. The man puts his hand to his neck and says, this is as far as you go. And that's it. Well, you've already justified today's paycheck, my dear Biestrofer. And it's his second day in the Breakaway for this French cyclist who has become a protagonist. Come on, Mr. Iñaki Berrueta.
Before they reach the finish, topics related to the recovery and clinical condition of some riders. Meanwhile, Jan Christen, who broke his collarbone in that incident. Conor Luis Auler at Milan-San Remo underwent surgery in Zurich yesterday on his left collarbone and is starting to recover. The man with whom he crashed in the Jaén Paraíso interior Maxime Van Giels, who fractured his pelvis and also a shoulder, is back on the indoor trainer. That is, 4 weeks later, the rider from the Bora Hansgrohe team has gotten back on the trainer and is already starting his recovery.
From the forest with the musicians. And here we are entering as the last kilometer opens up. It opens up the danger zone. Okay, all out, all out, all out. The moment of truth. Renko is also sending his riders to the front. Watch out, the rush is starting there, but the NSN men are not showing up. Now, yes, the Lidl Trek guys, the Norwegians took control of the group, setting the pace at the front. But there is still plenty of road left, more than half a kilometer to go. Yellow flag signaling danger on the side of the road. They let the riders go, they take this curve, and the Norwegians are at the front. Let's see about the Uno X team. From behind, a decathlon rider is making a move. I'm with Lucho in this superb finish. Lucho, I'm listening to you.
Oh, Magnus Cornelsen is making a move. He's floating there. Magnus Cornelsen opens up. He's also coming up on the right side, getting into position there. The soldier with Alberto Deniz, Magnus Cornelsen in front. Magnus is coming. Here comes Magnus, the mustache pushing ahead. Magnus Cornelsen. The mustached guy riding was the one I managed to spot here. From Uno X Mobility, nobody knows who they're working for. Uno X Mobility has won in impressive fashion. A marvelous, superb finish. He came in through the center, he launched it, and Bolivera, he gave it his all, and Bolivera was coming from behind. Also, the guy from the Saudalco and Estevi team, Magnus Cornelsen, beat them to the stage win. Kimo, my dear, Iñaki Nieva Moya.
Well, they made it there, which is incredible. The sprint from the mustached guy, he won the stage for X Mobility. Well, extraordinary. Let's wait and see who the top three are to see if there's any change in the overall standings or not. Neves.
Let's wait to see when they give it to us. Yes, we're on it right away.
He risked everything, absolutely everything. This mustached guy won. He's Danish, right? If I'm not mistaken, from Denmark. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Escovillon's mustache celebrating the victory. Wonderful commentary by Mr. Lucho Escobar. Right on the wheel and spot on. This sprint wasn't easy with so many people in the front row. Magnus Cornelsen won the stage, but the leader remains the same. I saw Nairo. Did you see Nairo, Professor Salda? I was keeping an eye out to see who would arrive. Nairo made it into the main group, Professor Salda, didn't he? I thought I saw him. Let's see. Our team will confirm it. Yes. The microphone was turned off, Professor. Now it's on just like today, which is at 15 degrees. Well, Mr. Timokiros, did the general classification change or is it still unknown?
We don't know yet. Let's see. I think Godon arrived nearby, the man in the white shirt, right?
Well, let me tell you, here are the stage results. First, Magnus, 3:45.28. The rest all with the same time. Second, Isidoro Noa. Third, Francesco Busato. Fourth, Dorian Godon. Fifth, Alberto Deniz. Sixth, Thomas Silva. Seventh, Noé Hobbs. 8th, Ivo Oliveira. 9th, Tom Ayers. And 10th, Sergi Gardel.